Hi guys, my name is Nonima Tigela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to look at Mr. Chauke, Mr. Andrew Chauke, his involvement in the Senzo Meyiwa case because something is not making sense. After listening to that recording, I don't think Mnumzana knew that he was being recorded, but hear me out. Hear me out. This is the research that I've done. Mr. Andrew Chauke's role in the Senzo Meyiwa murder case stems from his position as Gauteng DPP around 2019 to 2022, right? When the investigation and early prosecutorial steps were handled under his oversight. In 2019, he met with Sifiso Meyiwa, Senzo's brother, to discuss the then unsolved case and explain why prosecutions could not proceed at that stage amid family frustration and their approach to AfriForum for assistance. The NPA issued a statement settling the record straight or setting the record straight on delays, right? Now, 2019, he also met with Usifiso. He also met with who's this? Usiyabonga Mia. Siyabonga Mia is the one that recorded Andrew Chauke. Now, the case later involved controversy over two dockets. Two dockets, one charging the 5 men arrested in 2020, currently on trial for the 2014 murder of Senzo Meyiwa, and a separate second docket alleging involvement by the people present in Kelly Khumalo's house at the time, including suggestions of charging Kelly Khumalo and others that were with her in their house. Okay, all 7 people or 6 people that were in the house. The 7th person was Maggie Piri, who was a neighbor. She was going to be charged for cleaning the crime scene, right? Chauke, that was now in 2022, Chauke authored or oversaw a letter stating the second docket lacked merit and should not proceed, attributing some decision to a junior advocate. This Andrew criticism from defense lawyers, e.g., do you remember advocate Tefo Malisela or Malisela Tifo, who claimed the NPA misled the public and scapegoated the accused? A Pretoria High Court ruling ordered clarification on these matters. More recently now, yesterday, the same Chauke who said that back then in 2022 has been heard in a recording now in February the 3rd, 2026 by whistleblower Patricia Mashele, presented a 2019 audio recording provided by Sifiso Meyiwa during her testimony to Parliament Ad Hoc Committee on Justice System Corruption. In the recording, Chauke is allegedly heard telling Siyabonga Mia, who is a cousin to Sifiso Meyiwa and Senzo Meyiwa. He was telling him that NPA does not believe the 5 men on trial are the actual perpetrators. He reportedly suggested the shooting occurred inside the house among those who were present rather than during an external robbery. This clip has fueled public skepticism and the trial's direction, with social media and news outlets highlighting it is evidence of potential mishandling or internal doubts. Now, Chauke was not directly the trial prosecutor. The case is ongoing in the High Court, but his earlier oversight and statements have been cited as debates about investigative flaws, possible cover-ups, and corruption in the criminal justice system. No official full transcript of the recording has been widely released, and the NPA has not publicly commented on it in recent reports beyond the context of Mashale's claims. This ties into broader scrutiny of Chauke, with critics, including some linking him to past political influences, questioning prosecutorial integrity in high-profile cases like this one. Now, my issue as a citizen of South Africa is that this is the same Chauke now who dealt with Advocate Nzuke? Is it? Is it not the same Chauke? Is Advocate Nzuke not demoted to lower court because he wanted to tackle case 375? Is that not why he was choosing case 375, not case 636? Now an inquiry is needed for the Senzo Meyiwa case. No one can tell me anything else. We need an inquiry because we need to understand why was case 636 chosen and why was case 375 not chosen. In fact, at this point, the inquiry that we need is of the investigators that investigated 636 and also the investigators that investigated 375. Right now, they need to tighten up all the evidence of the case that belonged to the state. They need a different inquiry that is going to deal with evidence that was given in the Senzo Meyiwa case for the state case when it comes to everything. That is how they need to tackle everything. Can they get people to be on that? For instance, Judge Mogoeng, Judge Ndim, can they put them together and say, we want you to head this one for us? Because what is this, Nasan? What is this again? There's no way, Galuksan. They need to hear them. The case, it needs to be held. They need to release Ubongani Ntanzi, go home. And then they need to allow the accused to serve their time, put them back in their respective prisons where they were serving. That's what is needed now. Because there is no way, Galoksan. Absolutely no way. Hello. There is absolutely no ways. And even why? Why is this happening? Why Uchauke? Okay, go 2019 wabana le meeting kwayenziwa le recording. Then go 2020 these ones get arrested and charged and why Uchauke? Why esazi? A lot is happening in my head. Uchauke already knew Ubakuza Banjwath is accused late 2019, ne? And Uchauke, hi guys, still allowed this to happen, kanjani? Kodwa they know as NPA, if NPA knew this, why are these guys there? Why are these guys there? If NPA knew, they are the wrong ones. And the people inside the house knew what happened to Senzo. What's going on? They need to put us in confidence. Asana Ramaphosa needs to take charge. Ramaphosa Magabize inquiry for Senzo Meyiwa case, and it needs to be put on hold. The charges against the 5 men needs to be dropped with immediate effect. NPA needs to sit down together and drop the charges against the 5 accused because the case in Dabayayo is wrong. And people need to, including Gukininda, they need to be investigated. All of them. The cold case unit, the people that were the investigating team of the Senzo Meyiwa case, and they also need to look into the arrest of Okwabini, the arrest of Umakosonke, the treatment of Ubabu Zungu. And also they need to arrest Usizwe Zungu. Those are the cases that we need to see now. They need to be arrested bonke at this rate. Ngoba lokho angeke guys ayikwazi ubanje in situation kube mnandi. Ikhona into emeleke yenzeke, kumele kwenzeke something guys. Ayikwazi lento ba out there kungenzeki into. And an inquiry is not something to be thought about. It needs to happen ASAP. Inquiry on the Senzo Meyiwa case, it needs to happen ASAP. Ngeke. Badlala ngathi i-inquiry needs to happen. Awukwazi kaloku kuba nje. Asoze kube njena kaloku sonwabe. Something needs to happen here. Something needs to happen fast food. Ayikwazi guys. Ayikwazi manje situation and be accepted. Something is going on here and something needs to be done here fast. Something needs to be done here and it needs to happen fast, guys. I don't know about you, but I feel like Ubaloyi has a lot of things to answer for. I feel like Ubaloyi has a lot of things to answer for. And on top of that, ijaji akumelanga lisheke i-behavior yakhe yona qala nje imbi. It is the ugliest esakhe sayibona. He needs to be told by one of his own. He needs to be held accountable, for his behavior. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts when it comes to this? Because right now my head is pounding because I'm thinking, if ngo 2019 Uchauke felt like that, what changed for Bakio Banjabantu for so Abba I choose already, they were there for 2019. Something is wrong here. Unless in 2020, after the arrest of the accused, that's when this recording was done, not 2019. Unless that's when it was done. I'm not sure. I really want to know because the people that were arrested is these ones. Kwakbanjwe Umbata and then these ones. So the accused, the 5 men that they are talking about is these ones. It can't be anyone else. So that's why I'm a bit confused. For 2019, these people were arrested for 2020. When exactly was this recording done? Ithini lento? No, I need clarity on this. Angeke. Khona into off apha. Ikhona into engadibaniyo. Wena ucinga ntoni ngale nto iqhubeka apha? Masithethe kwi-comment section. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.